Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller, back at you today with a fun one. I really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit proud of myself for pulling this one out because I was really just wanting to pull out this Datora since we got it back in stock a couple of days ago. Didn't want to do a review on it, I've already done one, and I was like, what can I do to compare it? And sure enough, I still have this, I'm gonna call it chocolate gold Speedmaster Moonphase in stock that I reviewed a few weeks ago. And I thought, why not do a side-by-side of the two of these? These are the only two watches I have in stock with the Moonphase complication here at the 6 o'clock position. Obviously done a bit differently on each. Breitlings, you can see they kind of have a face on the moon, which I think is really cool. And Omegas, on some of Omega's models, I don't believe this one, there's actually a footprint from Neil Armstrong on the moon, but I don't see it on this one. It's not every model. Regardless, still really cool. And so again, another this or that. Here's the interesting part for these two, and I didn't know this until I pulled them both out. Usually I ask you, just design language, overall aesthetics and looks, which do you prefer? I usually have you pick that first, so I still will, but the catch here is both of these cost nearly identical. The Datora on my right is $13,500, and the Speedmaster on my left with some setting of gold is $13,600. So in my opinion, you're paying for a little bit of gold in the Omega, and you're paying for the calendar function here and the more complicated movement in the Breitling. To me, it comes down to a design aesthetics and what do I want to look down at and smile at when I look at my wrist. While I genuinely like both of these, there's something about this Datora that just screams at me. It really is fantastic. Maybe it's the salmon dial, maybe it's just that face on the moon. I don't know. Regardless, it was my excuse to get both of these out today. I will link, I've done individual reviews on both of these. I will put that with all of the case dimensions, everything in the description as usual. Really just wanted to kind of give you a side-by-side of both of these today. And ask you, if given the choice, which one would you prefer to wear? And there's not a right or wrong answer. I really do like the Omega. I think the chocolate on that, the dial on this is simply fantastic. The tones, it's the gold, everything just goes well on this watch in my opinion. Let's take a look at the chrono. So often as watch lovers, I think we kind of sometimes get carried away with the specs and the size, and really it's, to me, at the end of the day, do you love the way it looks? Do you love the way it feels on your wrist? And if the answer to that is yes and yes, then that's the watch for you. So let me know what you think in the comments on both of these. Again, there is not a loser between the two of these. Actually, real quick, I always try to give you guys wrist shots, so at least let you see how they look and wear on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. And the Datora. It looks like there is a little bit of lume on those hands. Give you a quick lume shot. As always, if there's a watch you want to see that I have in stock, I'm more than happy to video it for you, do a quick review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.